Hello, hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shakira, and I'm here to showing you new art. Come and see what I'm doing this time. This time, I'm trying to draw the tulips, which are recently visit the uh, let's go recently visit the tulip farm, and where I take the lots of images, and I wanted to add that one on my collection. If come and see which type I'm drawing this time. If you never know, this tulip, sorry, yeah, this tulip is not like tulip I'm making. It's just like a round shape. It look quite amazing. I have an image here, which one I'm trying to capturing on my sketch before I can draw, and you can come and see which type tulip I'm drawing it. And this will look will amazing because this one is quite different. Usually I draw the flower, but this time I'm just capturing the shape of the tulips, and they have lots of details as well. And which one I wanted to capture on my, because this one have to be, because this I'm doing the A3 size. It's going to be quite wider. So this one is just like I need to adjust, keep moving around my book because it's not easy to draw if you have a big artwork. And I'm just trying to capturing this detail. You always say details matter when you draw them. More you have details, then more you can get the better art. And you can see already I put the masking tape in edges and trying to capturing the detail is at the moment you can't see it anything what I'm doing it. I'm trying to capturing the details. Which one which one afterwards I'm start drawing it. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I'm Shakira, and I'm here this time drawing the tulip flower. Usually I draw the full flower. This time I'm using an open tulip, and see how what, and this time I'm not using the pencil color. This time I'm using the watercolor, and to see how is it will work, because this one is quite big and I need to be make sure if I'll draw it fit very well whatever I draw. And it's the shape is quite important when I draw them. I'm drawing the tulips this time, but it's like an open tulips. It's look like that. Hello, hi Lena, how are you? It's gonna be like that. And this one I want to capture it on my collection. Which one? This one is my recent trip in Amsterdam, where I went to this tulip farm, and they are amazing. And I wanted to capture that beauty of the tulips. And it's quite, this is quite big, and it's hard to move around to see it where you're going. So I'm trying to adjusting my, and it's actually, if when you never draw them flower, I will show you how easy you can draw the flower. Before you draw the flower, make sure do the circle. Then you know this space you're creating your flower. I'm just creating the shape of the, which have a shape. This shape have a flower. This one is going to flower, and this flower is starting from hello. So thanks for liking it. Thank you very much. And this one is starting with like that. It's like shapes going. If you never draw, just easy step is make a circle, and then you know this flower going in this circle. This one is quite helpful for you draw, because some people doesn't know how to start the flower. So when I show them this easy way to you can do, it's like I'm just drawing it, the shape, and this shape is going like that because it's tulip is like a, it's no like that, it's open one. The need to capture these details, and it's just like when you draw them, you have to keep looking at your reference, which type you're drawing, what you're drawing. This always is important as well. And this one is going shape. Shape is important when you draw them. It's like I'm just trying to capturing the detail because I already have a circle. So I'm following inside my circle. The flower will be exactly moving around like that. Always start with the one point. You just follow this one or this one, but make sure to follow that way. It's like everything work clockwise. Whenever you draw left or right, but just follow the rhythm. Then you come back exactly same point, because people draw this side, that side. Then you miss which petal I'm drawing. If you follow the rhythm, that one will help you. I'm just trying to capturing this detail. If you have any circle, draw the circle and draw from there. And just like, it's always looking at the shape. If more you're looking at the shape, more you can get better result as well. Because I teach them people, I show them how to draw. And trust me, when they draw that, they can see it, what they're missing out. If you follow the rhythm, you will get exactly the result. Which is only just is a calculator, is mathematic. Everything work in this world. It's mathematically, is nature as well work. If you see closely how they work, is mathematically they work. And just I'm just trying to capturing this detail is like, because they have quite lots of details. I'm just trying to capture the details. Details is important when you draw them. Thank you so much for liking it. Thank you. When you draw with the mathematically, just look at your images, then you draw them. Because I know where is it everything going. And I'm just following my thing. How is it work? How is it moving around? Because more you practice that way, trust me, you can get the result exactly what you want from your floral. Look, I started with this one and that one. I know they come back same place and this work. The rhythm is always work. If you do with the rhythm, they will stop on the same point. And try to capture as much as you can detail. Sometimes you draw them and you say, oh, I need to this. Now look at your details. And I'm just trying to capturing the detail and make sure don't do pencil very gently marking. Don't press too harsh. What's happening? You press the pencil harshly. In the end, what's happening? Leaving lots of pencil mark everywhere. Try try to capture as much as you can. Uh, Lighter, gentle, don't get mess. Thank you for following me. Thank you so much. And look at the closely. If sometimes I do an iPad, then you can zoom out and you can see what you have to do. Because sometimes if you see nature closely, then you can see how beautiful they are. There was so much tiny, tiny details. That one is important when you draw the floral. Anything you draw, if you see closer, I'm trying to draw this one. It's just like all, I'm doing the all different, it's the same flower, but different shape, different way they're moving around my art. And now just I'm trying to see how much I can add the details, which one I can see closer. Thank you. Thank you for liking it. And now I can see another flower. Which one is which one is here? And before you start, I'll show you again. Do the circle. Always do the circle. I'm just doing the circle because I know how big this flower will be. I'm just doing the circle. This flower have a shape. I'm keeping that shape and then start adding the details. Because if you sketch nicely, that one is helping you to create better art because sketch is important whenever you anything you draw. Make sure capture the details. It's important when you draw them. And always start with the rhythm left to right, right to left. But don't go north, east, west. Just follow the rhythm. The rhythm following them, then you can create the better art. Now, starting with the one line, one point, because this flower and they have lots of shape. I'm just looking at because if you do with the shape, what's happening when you start doing coloring, then you can straight away see on your sketch, oh, this one is my flower. Because if you use different type of flower, then you start adding the color. You don't know which flower you're doing it. So make sure to see the closely, then start following it. The important details is important when you draw them. When you draw the flower, then you know, yes, that one is my flower. And capturing the detail, detail is important. And just follow the rhythm. Follow them step by step how you wanted to get you exactly your details. And I can show you another tip. Look, I just do this pattern. I just did roughly this pattern. And they have a folding pattern. The what I have to do, I have to go inside and then inside like that. You have to go inside. It's like you're folding the pattern. Because sometimes you can see the petal is moving. The two petal and go inside. They're giving in that shape. And this one, if you follow if you follow the your reference, follow the rhythm, you will achieve the exactly what you wanted to create. Because at the moment I'm doing pencil very lightly, I'm not pressing it. Don't press your pencil harshly when you start coloring, but and you're rubbing out, then still you can see the mark. Try to use the very gentle pencil and shape. I'm just trying to capture as much as I can. Shape. The shape is important. And this one, because I'm looking at my reference, I'm just following my reference, how I wanted to achieve the perfect, my flower. Because this one is quite big. Now I have to capture the, fill the page with the all lily, tulip flower and just rubbing off inside the, your circle mark. because this one is giving you the outline. Then you can draw inside in your circle. This pattern is always is a round circle. Then how you cooperate, how you want to create. Because this one is quite strong color tulips. And then when you start adding the color, then you can see it how vibrant this will be. See, I just did it with that way and stop in that point and just rub it off inside the circle mark. Because in otherwise you forget when you start doing the coloring. Oh, where is it? Why I left the mark? And just look at close up your details. Details is important when you draw them. And I'm just trying to capturing the all tiny details as well. This every time when you draw something, looking at your details. Details is important when you draw the flower. That will show you what you draw. Now because I did the main flower, now it's another flower is half inside. So I need to make the circle again. Always start with the circle. That one is helping you how you create your flower. Now I can see the flowers going that way, and that's roughly I'm just making the circle. When you do circle, then you can see at which point you started. If you do nicely, then you know where is it point to stop, where is it my petal going. And now this one is, and you can this one. I'm just following my reference and how to draw. That one is important. Drawing how to draw perfect flower. You need to know what you have to do it. And I'm just trying to creating the shape because they have a shape. And this shape is showing me how to do it. This is like this flower is going underneath another flower. And always looking at the, what, how you want it to be your art look. Look, I did it underneath. It's like another flower going underneath. Oh, thank you for sharing it. Thank you. Very appreciate your help. Thank you so much. And just rub it off the circle because the circle is you just make it as a reference how to draw your perfect flower. Because sometimes if you have some sort of marking, they know where we have to go. Because sometimes you're just drawing it, the shapes go all different direction. If you have a roughly circle, then you be exactly inside in your goal. Now I did this flower. Now I'm going that side. That side is another flower and just rubbing off all details as rubbing off whatever is left. Because this have to move around my, and now I have to do it because I'm keeping my iPad, which one I'm using it to draw my floral. Now this one, I'll start with another flower, then other flowers going underneath the another flower. But this one again, I'm drawing only half circle. And that's and I have to do it shape. I have to make the circle. As I say, do the circle, then you know where you have to go. It's my circle, and it's another circle going underneath. This one bigger flower I put in. This time I'm doing the my tulips. This one I took it recently. I visit Amsterdam tulip farm, and that one is look quite amazing. The color. I say I need to draw that tulips. And now because I did the circle, always when you draw the flower, make a circle. Now I did the circle and I'm start adding the details. Details is important when you draw them. I'm always start with the rhythm. This way or that way. Don't go left or right. Just follow the ones anti-clockwise or clockwise. This one is helping you. Thank you. I'm working hard. I'm working hard to achieve. It's not easy, but I'm trying. And now start the flower petal. See, do slowly, gently. Don't press. I need to get another paper, otherwise I can smudge my art. I will be back. Get my paper. Because sometimes paper helping you put your hand. Otherwise, start you smudging your art. That one is no good when you draw them. And this one is going all the way. The shape is because I'm trying to capture as much as details. Then afterwards, when I start coloring, I'm looking at more deeply inside. This one, because you can see the all every petal is a different. It's not same. If you're looking at closely, the petal look quite differently come out. And you can see I'm just try to capturing in the as much as I can detail. And just don't worry about if you got any mistake all the time. I'll do mistake quite often. If he's got mistake, to start with, start again, top. Because sometimes when you draw them, sometimes you make one petal small or big. But if main thing is you draw the main shape is important. When you start coloring, you can adjust it afterwards. Let me see. I just did the it's another petal on top and just rub it off. Just throw it, then you can outside marking left. Just erase it and, and get the towel, any towel, and just wipe it off. And still you can see they have some details. Details make them perfect. Always tiny, tiny details important when you draw them. And just rubbing off. Because this flower have another pet flower inside. So I need to capture that one as well. What I'll do another circle as well. You see, I'm just doing the circle. There's going another flower underneath. And that one is like that. It's tiny detail. Every tiny details is matter when you draw them. You see, I'm just trying to capturing the detail. Details is important when you draw them because I'm just putting underneath another pet flower, underneath another flower, and just rub it off the circle. Because this one you use it to give you guide for draw the flower. And just wipe it off. Now I'm going another flower. Which one? I have to move around my sketchbook because it's quite big and I need a space. If you can't see anything, just let me know because. And now I'm doing another flower. I'm doing these flowers going underneath, and this one again. I'm telling you, do the circle. I'm doing the. I'm doing the circle. It's like the shapes going like that. It's just like making the circle and then start putting the flower inside. Then always start with the one point to another point. Don't do one bit this one bit that one. Just follow the rhythm. I'm just starting from this side and coming that way. And I'm just trying to capture as much as I can details. Because it's details important. When you draw the flower betterly, then you look nicer and look prettier as well. See, this one's going that. This one's going because they have some sort of little bit gap between the each petal as well. Is always look at the details. If you follow the rhythm of this flower, then trust me, whatever you draw, there coming up the same pattern where you start, because it's just working with the rhythm. This one's going like that, but this one is a different shape of the pattern. Then I need to draw it first outside, and it's going underneath with string layers or layering on the top of another pattern. And um, finish the flower, then start rubbing the any circle mark you did it for following your reference to draw. Because this petal is like covering another petal, is like hugging each other. And then just rub it off. You can see petals going top of the layers each other. I'm just creating that layers as well. And this is like little bit, little bit going there. It's going, make sure, follow your reference, whatever you have a reference. We follow the reference one by step. Trust me, you will be doing well. Because I know what I'm saying there is coming out exactly what I'm expecting to draw. And just a bit of all circle mark. I did the circle mark to helping me to draw my floral shape. And this one is all open tulips. And just rub it off all pencil mark. And make sure, look at the detail from inside the flower. I can see some mark and they have this like is inside where they're collecting the pollen. And that pollen is need to be stand out as well. And just rub it off. And if you see close up, they have a nice bigly pollen there, and you need to capture that one as well. Nature sometimes you think is human, but nature give you so much, giving you idea how to draw, how to create any art. It's just like somebody doing the thread, but actually is the detail inside the flower. And you can see this like a flower details. I'm just trying to capturing the details as well. Now I did this flower. Now I have to draw another different flower now. Just following my rhythm. But first I'll do all this big flower, which one I can see. But I can feel the put same flower on the empty space as well. Now I have to do it that side. That side is like that, but I have to do make the circle. And circle is helping me to create the shape. And this one is like, because I did the masking tape here to stop my art going everywhere. It's just like inside make it like a picture frame. Always looking at how you wanted to achieve the better result when you draw them, because it's a sketch is important before you start the coloring or anything. If your sketch is not good enough, then you try to draw, it isn't coming out nice. Is every tiny details is helping you to create better art as well. Because make sure, because sometimes a circle come, the circle is sometimes is faded away. To make sure, look at closely what you're missing out. I'm just capturing the detail of my flower. Because every tiny detail I'm trying to, because some flower is half, some is a full, just making a nice concept of the drawing. And sometimes I forget as well, because I can see I forget to add some of the details, because sometimes you're so busy drawing it and you forget the details as well. Details is important when you draw the flower or anything, because it's inside on the this pole and they have a tiny wiggly line. It looks like a thread, but actually is a detail of the these tulips. So far I've done that much, and now I'm just keep drawing, keep adding more floral as well. Now done this one. Now I have another bigger one as well here. I do half, and you can see what I'm drawing it. Because a bigger art look nicer in the end, but it's take the loss of space on your thing. And I can see it. Now before I'll do, always say make the circle. I'll make the circle, and circles going like that. Always draw the circle, then start adding the color. With the circles helping you what you're drawing. Because if you don't know how to draw flower, easy way to do the circle and then start adding the petals, and then you can see how is the petal moving, where's petal. But when you draw them, start with the left to right or right to left. Don't draw one this way, one that way. And just shape. This shape is like that. You can see this. I'm just trying to creating the shape. And if you can't see it, just let me know, please. This is very light pencil. I can't see very well, but let me know if you can't see it. And then another one's going, it's like a tiny gap, and then mixing it. It's going, and this another one is just folding the petal inside. Is another one as well is no whole petal, it's a half petal. It's only just looking at you at what you're missing. How is it working? Just look closely. Hi again. Hi Katie. How are you? Thanks for joining. Come and learn. Tulip. This time I'm doing the tulip flower, and just capture the details. Details is important when you draw the flower. And sometimes if it's going a little bit different, don't worry. It's only tiny bit. Can't you know the mistake, but it will be fine. So this one is going to be it's going to be huge tulip flower art. Because I'm just following my rhythm. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking it. Thank you. Appreciate your help. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for following me as well. Thank you. And this one is going little bit shape. Try to create the shape. More you create the shape, look at closely, then you more get better as well. Because I did the circle, now I can rub it off the circle mark, because this one has helped me. Look, I use the circle. This one helped me to create the perfect flower. It's just if you know easy way to draw, you will be fine. And get the any towel and just wipe it off, erase some mark, and then get the details. Details are just say always important when you draw, and they give the shape. And the shape is just look like a nice small flower inside the middle of the tulips. And they have it's like a threads coming out. Look at closely, because I'm very zooming out. I can see there's so many details. Look stunning. You have to just keep looking at from you like the flower, then you can see it. Oh wow, it's so much details. It looks like somebody put the thread, but actually it's the pollen in the top of the. This is tiny, tiny stem. And now this side is another half flower, because I'm finishing that side. Then I'll come here. Now this side is only just few petals showing it. So I need to draw the just petals like that. Is always looking at your art. What do you want to draw? We can see it. And just follow the your what you're drawing, because I'm trying to capturing that this detail. They not have a full flower, they have a little bit flower, which I wanted to capture as well. Because I'm just making it look like a stopping, it's like a middle of my frame. Yeah. And now this one, that one are done, because I have to go my another images, then I can have add more. Now I can see have some flowers coming here underneath. This one is going to be a little bit closed. Some is fully open, some is a little bit closed. And I'm going this side and draw them again. Start with the circle and get the towel and just wipe it off. All the time wipe it off. Any eraser mark, any pencil mark. And I'm just drawing this like a circle. It's like a tiny, this one is a tiny flower inside the bit between the petals. And I'm just looking at, always look at your reference. Look at a reference closely, then you can get better result as well. And the shape is important when you draw them. I'm just looking at my, so like I'm not looking at, I'm just trying to capturing this detail. And this one is like little bit closing up and just wiping off the circle, which one I draw with my as a reference, and just wipe it off. And this one is some, some is some petal behind there. Just trying to capturing as much as I can details as well. And this another one's going is like another one is a close up as well. This one is a close up flower. I have to go that way. And again, I'm making a circle. Always make the circle. And just make the circle like that. But this time I'm drawing a different way because this one is a close-up flower. This one starting with like that. And it's another petal coming up outside. If you follow your reference, then you can see it what you're doing or what you're missing. And if you can see flowers, sometimes bigger petal coming one side, then it can just like a closing up. It's like, can you see? It look like a close up petals. And always I'm wiping off my circle mark, which one I done it. And I have to just rub it off because it's that one is reference. I'm just drawing to draw the flower. Now they have another flower is same position as well and stop up there. And this time is a half one. I need to create the half size as well. Which one? What I have to do? I have to just do it. Mark the pencil. It's like a half circle. And this one is just like it's going like that. And another one is it, it's not round. It's a little bit round, but it's going like that. It's another one halfway. But it's just like it's another petal is flowers there. And just rub it off. Always rub it off any mark because this one is helping you to make your art clean and neat. Now one, two, three, I can see. Now it's another one in top. That one is like a cylinder. I need to create this a cylinder type. And this one is cylinder, then it's like a U shape. If you make the cylinder, make the U shape, then you can see how you can feel it. I'm just trying to get the, it's like shape of the cylinder. Why is a cylinder? Because it's look like a petal is like a flowers coming like that. And this one I'm starting with like that. It's going like that. And another flower is going underneath like that. And is covering the another petal. If you look at closely any flower, you can see the shape giving you how is your petal look like. And this one going underneath. See, this one look like cylinder because it is like a shape of the cylinder. Now they have another few of them. I can feel it. First, I'll feel it, which I can see on my reference. Then afterwards, I can go back and get some more images from that side because I already done this one. Now I have another flowers. This one then is another flower coming that way. Yeah, this one again halfway.